Hello and welcome to episode 24 of Dragon Age Origins. Last time we left off, we went to Soldier's Peak to help out Levi Dryden here because apparently his great grandmother, I believe that's the case, I'm not completely sure. It's at least a grandmother from like a few centuries ago, maybe. Claimed to be the Warden Commander at this area, or it's called Soldier's Peak. And there's some weird shit going on, like corpses coming back to life, and also like here there were a few demons going on as well. And I'm very curious to what's going on, because apparently, as we read in the codexes, it's not just now that this is happening. Like some of it also happened back when the wardens were still here. And the reason why the wardens were here, or like the story that we're seeing, is that at the time when the wardens were at Soldier's Peak, there was a king. I'm not sure what his name was. I believe it was Arland. King Arland was trying to get rid of them. They were saying that the king was a tyrant, but I'm not sure why the Grey Wardens were mixed up in all of this, because they're supposed to be neutral in everything and anything. So let's figure out what's going on by going through here. Here we go. What's through the next door? Anything here that we can get? Doesn't look like it. What about here? There's a face. Oh, what's that? Looks like a barrier.
Make them pay for every inch, men!
Is that Sophia?
Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatep Obrasuth Sithan Net Bekon.
Ooh. Summoning demons?
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Keli E Benfotos Victos.
Press them! Press them now!
Ooh.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool! So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood.
Ooh, so the demons turned on
veil
them.
is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
Ooh.
What does that Oh no, more fighting.
Oh, here
Do
we
not let them
go.
overwhelm us!
Let's see. So there are a bunch of rage demons, dab wardens. Let's attack the rage demon for now. Alistair, you can target them, and then Liliana can target that one. Here we go.
It's done.
We can do mighty blow, and then Morrigan, perhaps you can do this. There we go. And can also do Winter's Grasp while you're at it. Or perhaps you can do Winter's Grasp here. That one is almost dead anyway. Or perhaps do we need to kill the wardens around it? So it looks like they're strengthening the rage demon itself. Let's target this one and see. Here we go. Target them and can do Sunder Arms. There we go. And there's this one left.
Done with you now.
I can do Pommel.
well.
There we go. Let's target the rage demon. And we can do perfect striking.
say.
And mighty blow. Ooh, did they come back? Yes, it looks like it. Okay, can target this one then.
I am your death!
Here we go.
Begin the onslaught!
Ooh, that was almost one shot. Okay. Can target this warden. Morrigan, perhaps you can do Blizzard here. There we go. I can do Thunder Arms. There we go. Target this one. Ooh, Morrigan is down. Fuck. I didn't see that at all. Okay, you can take this Alistair. Can target the greater Rage Demon for now. Here you go. Take that, there you go. I can do Pummel. Okay, Alistair's not doing great. Take this. There we go. Liliana, you can target this one and do pinning shot. How am I doing? I'm not targeting anything. Here we go. Can do mighty blow.
Down you go.
There we go. I can do Thunder Arms as well. Ooh, it's constantly healing. It's because of this one probably. Here we go, target them. There we go.
As you say.
Go back to the Rage Demon. And we can do Pummel.
I shall do it.
Liliana, you can go ahead. She doesn't have a whole lot anymore.
Ready!
Okay, maybe we can do this. Let's see. In the meantime, perhaps I can take this. And Alistair, do you have anything? No, not on the moment. Okay, we can do Shield Bash.
Quickly!
Okay, I can do Thunder Arms.
We must fight!
Don't!
Here we go. Alistair, let's see. You can also take this. There we go.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Perhaps I can do Pummel again.
It's
almost down.
Watch over me.
There we go.
The
you were more
warden
careful,
summoned
that wouldn't
demons. Can't believe it.
I'm sorry,
And my
Morgan.
grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Here we go. Okay, let's heal you up. What do you have? A head trauma. Can take that then. And also the dog needs something. There we go.
As
Can
you
take
say.
This. Ooh, Winter's Breath. And heavy chainmail. Nice. Was there anything else here? There was money here.
It is begun.
More money there. What about here? Also more money in her face with elf fruit. Nice. Let's
Warden.
see. Oh, that's the wrong one. So I think, yeah, I need to make more injury kits, but I think I maybe can buy this. Either Bodan or maybe somewhere in Denerim. So next time when I go back to camp, I have to check up on that. Can we interact with this perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Let's go here then. Let's see what this is.
Careful.
Ooh, more corpses. Here we go. Can do mighty blow.
I think they've seen us. Too easy.
Okay, and then with Morrigan, I can do this.
I see that.
There we go. Can target this one. And do Thunder Arms. There we go.
Very well.
Let's take this.
It is begun.
Greater health poultice, nice. Ooh, we got a new codex. The History of Soldier Speak Chapter 3. After Asturian's death, the rumors and theories became increasingly outlandish. One of the more ridiculous rumors told of Asturian's infatuation with an elfin princess of lore, whom he was trying to resurrect in a secret ritual chamber throughout the use of pop magic and the princess's favorite food, raspberry jam. Warden Commander Frida Hallwick launched a thorough investigation into Asturian's secret plans, but was unable to uncover any evidence that anything in Soldier Speak had been changed. Commander Hallwick declared that the rumors about Asturians were a slight on his memory and that anyone found repeating them would be harshly punished. The stories were thus silenced. From the History of Grey Wardens in Ferelden by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar. That's interesting, so this dude basically went insane. You can't go through there, it looks like. There's like a barrier holding it up. What about this way then? There's a chest here. And Sophia? How is she still alive?
Step no further!
Ooh.
Get this annoyance away from me! This one would speak with you.
Who or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Is anything of the real Sophia left inside you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Levi, I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
And why should I trust the demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your
course.
fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
Ooh. And what exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
I'm here on behalf of Levi. Tell me about Sophia Dryden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
What am I destroying?
The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
Ooh, what's this? I'm not sure what this would lead to. Let's see, before I make a deal.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about the tower?
You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need.
You tell Levi, is it Levi or Levi? Levi anything he wants to know about Sophia.
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over a century, but not like this.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should trust a demon. Let's do this. You're right. I'm done talking with you, demon.
Then you are a fool!
Okay, let's target Sophia. We can do Mighty Blow. Here we go. Alistair, you can target them. You can target that one. And I believe there's also a few behind us. Yes. Okay. We can perhaps go here. And do this. There we go. I can do Thunder Arms.
I shall do it. What?
There we go. Liliana, you can go ahead here. Target that one. And how are you doing here?
I am ready.
Perhaps we can go here and you can do Winter's Grasp on this one. In the meantime, I can do Pummel. Ooh, they pummeled me. There we go. I can do Perfect Striking. Alistair, target this one, please. Liliana, you're doing okay. Okay, and what about Morrigan, perhaps? Does this also affect the people around us? Let's see. Okay. I can do Pummel. There we go. And then Alistair, is anything you can do? Not at the moment.
Here comes trouble. Run while you can.
Do this. There we go. Can you heal me up? Yes, thank you, Morgan. I can do Thunder Arms. There we go.
It's a good day.
And we did it.
I shall do it.
Delirium Potion, Warden Commander gloves, armor and boots. Ooh, so we got the whole set. That's nice. What about this? Lesser Elixir of Grounding. Warden Skeleton with Elf Root. Another one with an Acid Flask. A Journeyman called Iron Root. Nice. There's a chest here as
you
well.
said, me. I could do that for you.
With a battle axe. And there's a book here. Sophia Dryden's journal. So 21 Elufista. It is done. The nobles have thrown their lot in with Arland. Arland the snot-nosed man-child. Arland who did not walk till he was in his 5th year. Arland who had to be pried off his nursemaid's breast not 2 years ago. Or so it is whispered. The Terns and the Arls believe him to be a simpleton and easily led, but I have seen something in the boy's eyes and it terrifies me. 10 Moliores? I watched the summer day processions from a room high in Fort Dracon. The region has me for treason when my only guilt is of being true to my country and my heart. My guard's tongue was easily loosened with a gift of a ruby ring, and I am told that the bands are fighting against my sentence. I shall pray but not hope that I will be anything but the gallows for me. To Ferventus. The drought was like bitter fire, but I survived. Weep for me, for I survived. Would that they had made a clean end for me. I should have died, a lady, the greatest of the Drydens, not lived to become this nothing, this monstrous nothing. 19 Metrinalis. Enough. I shall not waste more time with wretched womanist lamentation. Death would have been easy, but fate saw fit to spare me, and I will seize upon this chance. The Grey Wardens are an army and the old commander is weak. Wisp of a man. I will inspire the wardens, and Arland will rue the day he spared my life. Select entries from the journals of Warden Commander Sophia Dryden. It's interesting. So it kind of sounds like she did this because of personal reasons. Like it was her homeland, her... It sounded like she cared about it a lot and not in the sense of like... Where's the dog? And not in the sense of like, here they are. Like she kind of dragged the wardens down by doing this. Ooh. And I'm guessing
Right
this is
ahead.
the tower. Can target them. Alistair can target this one. There we go. I can do mighty blow. Ooh, there are a few traps. Can do thunder arms. There we go, that's one. That one is also down almost. Target them. Can do pummel. Can do perfect striking. There we go. Let's see, do they have anything? A health poultice. That one doesn't have anything. What about here? Health poultice and deep mushroom and another deep mushroom. Nice. Let's go in here then. I wonder why the demon was asking to destroy this tower. It almost sounds like there's someone here. Oh. Here we go. There are multiple corpses. We can go here perhaps and we can target them and do mighty blow. Alistair, you can target them. Liliana, we can go here and target them. There we go. And then Morrigan, perhaps we can do... How can I do this without targeting Alistair? You can target them and do Winter's Grasp. There we go. Do Thunder Arms. There we go. Can do perfect striking as well. There we go. Target them. Do Thunder Arms. Can do pummel. You can target this one more again. There we go. And then that's it. Nice. Did they drop anything? It doesn't look like it. We have ability notes here. This appears to be old research of the mage Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in Tyr's clinical handwriting. Oh, that's the mage that fled the battle once he summoned the demons that were turning against him. Let's continue.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more or a dozen. The things I could do.
Ooh. Okay, so they completely just turned and like went insane with the blood magic stuff. There's another codex here of Avernus's notes. The taint allows us to sense the darkspawn. The longer we survive with the taint in our blood, the more potent it becomes. Unfortunately, this corruption will eventually overwhelm the warden. Over time, it devours both mind and body, leaving nothing. But what if the spread of the corruption could be stopped or contained in some way? What if the warden could become more powerful without having the power to kill him? Or that power kill him? How great would that power be? Would it be enough to stop the demons? The joining ritual is crude. We take into ourselves the blood of the darkspawn. in the most obvious way. Most die from the corruption immediately. It is, after all, poison. There must be some way to refine the joining, isolate the true power that is found in the darkspawn blood, and leave behind the evil that kills us. I can feel the corruption starting to take its toll on my body. I must not succumb. There is too much work to be done. Through my magic, I've been able to slow its inevitable spread, but not stop it completely. I'm starting to hear things, even while awake, a voice more beautiful than any other that calls to me from the depths in my dreams. I see the Black City, and I am drawn towards it. There is something there, an answer to what this taint is, this taint that we share with the Darkspawn, from the notes of a furnace. So it sounds like he was trying to cure it in some way or another. There's something here as well, alchemical concoction. This noxious potion appears to be the culmination of a furnace's horrific research. Let's continue. It promises to unlock the hidden potential of the tainted blood you drank during the joining. Ooh. So we can drink the vial, we can destroy it, or we can just leave it alone. You know, I'm kind of curious what it does now. Since it says the hidden potential, and I'm curious what the hidden potential is. So I think let's drink it. Pain wrecks your body, but there is power in this pain, and a hint of understanding. You have access to new abilities. Ooh. So we got a new achievement, Diabolist. Diabolist? I wonder what new power we get from them. Do we perhaps see it? Oh, there's champion here. We can unlock that if we want, it looks like. But yeah, do we perhaps see it later? Once we level up, we can see what it will do. It looks like both of these doors lead into the same direction.
It is begun.
Right? Yeah. What's this area?
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Who's there?
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
Oh! This is still a furnace? How is he still alive? The old Warden Mage? You are still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Tell me about what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
You practice blood magic on the nobles?
Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing.
You had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh, I was so close.
Commander Dryden knew of the demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
You do remember how that ended? The Black City? Darkspawn?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
How do you know the Chantry is wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
You are to blame for all this. Some things you just don't do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
I want to ask about something else.
Yes?
Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levi, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Just answer Levi's question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I'm sorry, Levi.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Only a monster would sacrifice his fellow wardens.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
Can you teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
Do you have any other questions?
Yes?
Doesn't look like it. The time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Ooh. Is there anything here for us that we can get? There's a chest here.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
With an axe. Nice. What about the other side? There's a corpse. Jesus. It is a chapter 4 of the history of Soldier's Peak. There was one mystery, however, that persisted, and this mystery perplexed even Commander Hallwick herself. When Commander Asturian went to his calling in the deep roads, he did not have in his hand his sword, Asturian's might, forged for him by dwarven smiths and presented to him upon the completion of Soldier's Peak, nor did he pass the sword on to his successors or to any other Grey Warden. While some maintained that Asturian had simply destroyed the sword in his dotage, others believed that he had stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. One young warden claimed that Asturian had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, and said, "The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me when the shadows come. You must speak the words." What this was supposed to mean was never made clear. From the History of Grey Wardens in Ferelden by Brother Genetivi, Challenging Scholar. That's interesting. So he had a sword, but he never took him with him during the calling. Let's go follow the mage and fix up all of this mess with the demons. Can't go out here, right? No. Let's go here.
Very well.
I'm guessing we lead the way. There we go.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
What do I do?
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Ooh, so we have to protect him, I'm guessing.
On it.
Okay, we can target this one. Alistair, target them. Liliana, you can target them, please. And then Morrigan, you can do Winter's Grasp here for now. There we go. And then we can also do this. There we go. And then Alistair, you can target this one. There we go. Oh, that one's dead as well. Okay, we can do Mighty Blow. And then Alistair, you can target this one and do Shield Bash. And let's get out of the way with Morrigan. There we go. Okay, so let's target them. We can do Thunder Arms. Alistair. Okay, you're targeting them. We can do this perhaps. There we go. And Liliana is targeting this one. That's good. I can do Pommel. And Perfect Striking. Okay. Alistair, you can perhaps. Ooh. The shade is attacking the dog. There we go. And then we can take this one. There's a few more here that we can attack. Liliana as well, you can target them. And you can do Pinning Shot. I can do Thunder Arms. There we go. And then there's this one left. Okay, there's a few more left. You can get the Ash Rave. You can target them. Liliana can target them. And then here we go. We have to heal up Morrigan.
I shall do it.
There we go. Maybe I can perhaps help out Morrigan here. Okay. Can do Winter's Grasp for now.
That's finished.
Okay, take this. There we go.
Run while you can.
And I can do this. There we go. Are these down? No, not yet. Can do Mighty Blow. Ooh, okay, Alistair. No one is doing good. Okay. You're healing.
I am ready.
And you died. Alistair. Can you take this?
I am
Oh
ready.
no, he's stuck. Okay, Liliana. Are you also stuck? Yeah. Okay, she got affected by that, it looks like. Can do Thunder Arms then. Alistair, please take this.
Off I go.
There we go. Liliana, you can take that. That one is down. There's only the Ash Rave left. Here we go. We can do Pommel.
Ready! I need a moment of rest.
There we go. And there's the Desire Demon. Here we go. We can attack them and do Thunder Arms.
I will.
Alistair, can you do anything? No, you don't have enough stamina. Can do Pommel.
I shall do it.
At
You
your
can
order.
do this. Shield Bash.
Let's have at it!
Here we go.
Quickly, we must
Take
fight.
that!
I'm frozen.
Enough.
Here we go. Can do Shield Pommel. Okay, I'm not doing great. I'm stuck, it looks
Is
like.
that the best you've got?
I can take a lesser health poultice.
Down you go!
There we go. Is that all you need? Ooh. Here we go. Let's get this. Let's go over to Morrigan. So we can get her up. Here we go. And let's speak with a furnace.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
You must atone. Research ways to help wardens ethically.
With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Your grandmother, I'm not sure about, but you are a good man.
Well, thanks, Warden. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Any chance I could convince you to stay on?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
Nice. So it looks like we did that. Is there anything else that we need to do for it? Doesn't look like it. So it says, you dealt with the demonic threats in Soldier's Peak. Levi Dryden didn't get the answers he wished for, but his trading family plans on using it as a base of operations. Undoubtedly, having access to Soldier's Peak will be useful in time. And looks like Alistair also leveled up. I feel like I think most of it I'll do in dexterity, because I believe there was something here that we could get. I need more dexterity for that, but in the meantime we can get this, and then once he levels up again we can get that perhaps. There we go. And I believe that's it. I'm guessing we just head out then. Or is there... can we talk more with Levi perhaps?
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy. Might tidy the place up a bit too. Well, my nephews will.
Let's head out then. I believe it was down here, right? Yeah. Here we go. There we go, and we did it. Thankfully the veil is stronger again, so no more demons will appear. And let's head out. I think I'll head back to camp for a bit. Go to Bodan, see if he has the thing that I need for the lesser injury kit. Here we go.
Alright, I guess I really don't know how to ask you this.
Ask me what?
How do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
I feel the same way.
Well, I hope you mean the head exploding thing in a good way. Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. I don't know how to say this another way. I want to spend the night with you, here, in the camp. Maybe this is too fast, I don't know, but I know what I feel.
Even though I'm not human, like you?
Especially because of that.
You want to spend the night? Are you sure?
I wanted to wait for the perfect time, the perfect place, but when will it be perfect? If things were, we wouldn't even have met. We sort of stumbled into each other. And despite this being the least perfect time, I still found myself falling for you, in between all the fighting and everything else. I really don't want to wait anymore. I've never done this before. You know that. I want it to be with you. While we have the chance. In case...
No need to say anything else. I agree. Why is this helmet still on? Ooh.
You know, according to all the sisters at the monastery, I should have been struck by lightning by now.
That's so.
Yep. Lightning first, then the end of civilization as we know it. I'm a bad, bad man. You do realize the rest of our little party here is going to talk, right? They do that.
Let them talk. I don't care.
Oh, sure, now you say that. By tomorrow, it'll be icy glares and awkward silences right before battle. Just you watch. So, what now? Where do we go from here?
We stay together, no matter what happens.
Right, I can handle that. I hope. Before we go, have I told you that I love you? I did. Well, it won't kill you to hear it again, will it?
I love you too.
See? Was that so hard?
Ooh, first night achievement. Nice. Can we talk with him more?
Something you need, my dear?
Ooh, he dresses us different now. I have some questions.
Of course.
Is there any more here?
Such as they are.
Nope.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something you need, my dear?
I'd like to discuss something in private.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Ooh. Can we ask this? Where do you see this going between us?
I don't know. Arland wants to make me king at the Lands Meet. I never ever wanted that, not in my wildest dreams. But I won't refuse it if it's in the best interest of the nation either. I love you. You know that, right? But I have no idea what being king will mean for us. I'll have to think about that.
I won't let you go, Alistair, no matter what. I hope that doesn't sound too creepy.
Let's hope we have that option. This isn't really the time for this conversation. Please, let's just talk about this another time.
Fair enough. Let's see if we can talk with anyone else. Before I'm gonna go head to Bodan though.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Here we go. Here it is. I need that. How much should I get? Can just do like 50. There you go. Now I can buy all or make all of them. That's nice. And I also wanted to look at the armor that we got from Sophia. Apparently we also got a helm of Hunlif, but it's not as good as our helmet. Also Fane helmet. I found it kind of funny because of Fane of Mass Effect. So we have the Warden Commander gloves, which are pretty good, but our armor looks like it's a bit better. Perhaps Alistair could wear it. Let's see if it's good or if it's better. Where is it at? Maybe he can't wear it. Yeah, no, he can't. He doesn't have enough strength. What about Sten? Can't wear it either? No. Okay. Are there perhaps any better swords for us? Great sword, 14, 13, 11. Oathkeeper. Yeah, no, I feel like we're doing pretty good for now. Let's go to... Or before actually, I believe we got more gifts that we can hand out. So we have... What does it say? Powder blue satin shoes with long ribbons that circle the ankle. Gold lace trim and dangling golden charms shaped like puppies add the finishing touches. We also have a painting of the rebel queen. This painting portrays a battle between Orlais and Ferelden. The rebel queen with fiery red hair has climbed atop a ruined chariot and is holding aloft her battle standard. I believe last time we gave Stan a painting and he liked it, so...
I am impressed.
Let's give
My
this.
thanks.
There we go. So it looks like he either just likes paintings or like history-based stuff. I wonder who likes the gold bars though. We also have a silver sword of mercy, an ornate silver amulet in the shape of a sword. So it's a necklace? Is that something perhaps that Morrigan might like? Or could it be because it's mercy related stuff? Maybe it has to do with religion? Because if that's the case, perhaps could be Liliana. Okay, I'll just quick save right here, and then if she doesn't like it, we can just reload the save. Where is it? Here it is. Liliana, please. Here you go.
Oh, how dear of you.
Oh, she did like it.
Thank you so much.
And then we also have the shoes. I'm not sure, but I believe I heard her talking about that once. Again, I'll just quick save and let's see if she's the one that likes that. Here we go. Can go down here. Do you like this?
Oh, how dear of
Oh,
you.
they do.
Thank you so much.
Nice. I believe that's it for now. Let's see if Stan has anything to say.
Yes.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
No.
Very well.
Want to discuss?
Speak then.
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move
I'm
on.
curious if he has anything new to say soon.
As you wish.
If we have like a higher approval with him. Let's go to Morrigan. See if she has anything to say.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask something.
So, full of questions, are you?
I believe I did this. Can you teach others to become shape changers?
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
And why not?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Yeah, so I think we need to have like a higher approval rating with her to be able to get that. Maybe we could do that with some of the other characters. Let's see. Was there something new here? Lieutenant Kadrim?
On your order, Grey Warden.
Do you need anything?
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden.
Oh, it's from Eamon.
Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
Okay.
On your order,
I believe
Grey
there was
Warden.
something else. This will be different from guarding the Arl.
We are aware, but these men and women know what's at stake. They will not fail their homeland.
That's it for that. I'll have to also soon figure out my runes for a bit and see what I can give away.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
I like making sure all my companions are well.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know, it's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I will be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
That's nice.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step
They
of
had
an old
griffins?
man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
When did this happen?
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
It's kind of sweet, but also... what is the saying? There was like a saying, like it's sweet and savory. I think that's more of a food though. Let's talk with Liliana.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
That's kind of sad. What was Cecilia like?
She was an elderly lady, very refined and proper. She had impeccable manners and taste, more so than a lot of Orlesian ladies. Cecilia was also kind. My mother was unmarried and with child. It was scandalous, and Cecilia had every right to turn my mother out. She didn't. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes, small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Fair enough. Let's go to Severin.
Here I am.
Can you teach others to be an assassin?
I'm still thinking about it. I don't yet want the crows to actively hunt me, you see. Maybe later.
Fair enough. So we also need more approval with him. What about Malachi? Can we pet him? Hey. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Pet him. There we go. Okay, so I think for our next plan, perhaps we could go... Oh wait, we have this. Find Commander Astorian's secret cache. You learned about the establishment of the base and of its founder's last days. The records state that the Commander Astorian may have built secrets into the base and may have hidden something important somewhere in Soldier's Peak. You found the clues, but where do they lead? Oh, what's that about? So perhaps somewhere else? In Soldier's Peak?
Indeed.
That we can go? Let's see. Oh, Levi is here. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, this is the rose that we got. So this is just our chest. Okay. Can we talk with him?
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arland sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor, She consorted with blood mages, but in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
I've heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself, but I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Oh, good. I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Let's see what we can get. Oh, we can get this, perhaps. There we go. Get that. This. Injury kit, lesser injury kit. There we go. Oh, this is a great Wampelm recipe. Okay. Anything else? No. So, I'm guessing that this is brother.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
You're a weaponsmith then.
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crater.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
I'd like a two-handed sword.
And so it shall be.
Ooh, so we get our own sword?
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Fair enough, let's take a look at it. Where is it? Starfang. Here it is. Ooh, it's doing pretty good. Perhaps I can take off the runes and put them on here as well. I'll have to go back to base for that. Let's see what those secrets are though, because I'm curious about that as well. Doesn't look like we can head in here anymore. Perhaps I missed it? Or is it somewhere here? Doesn't look like it is. Yeah, no. Maybe it's up here? Levi's nephew.
Our family owes you a great deal.
There's a dog here. Can we pet it? No. Doesn't look like we can go back in anymore. So let's head back to camp. I can take off the ruins of my sword and put it onto Starfang real quick.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire.
Ooh.
Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Ooh. A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So the tales are true, right? So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful.
Ooh.
According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Ew. And you had no idea? I'm so sorry.
Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry.
Ooh.
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Kill Flemeth? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
Perhaps... I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because if Morrigan knows and she goes to Flemeth about it, being like, hey, I know your secret, she could have just, like, attacked Morrigan right then and there. Very well. I'll help you, if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Fair enough. I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Ooh, she proves a lot for that. Let's see. So it says, kill Flemeth and take her real grimoire. Morrigan has spent much time reading the tome he found in the Circle Tower. However, while it wasn't exactly a book of Flemeth's magic as she hoped, she had learned one thing. Flemeth intends to use her to prolong her life. Morrigan has decided that Flemeth must die and that Flemeth's real grimoire is to be hers. You agree to kill Flemeth for Morrigan. The old witch is likely where you last saw her. Perhaps we can do that once we go back to
If there's anything
Ostagar?
I can do for you, please tell me.
I'm the wrong person.
Of course.
Goodbye.
Here we go. I need to go to Sandal.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Here we go. So this is mine. Let's take... Okay, so I have the Expert Frost Rune and Grandmaster Frost Rune. Let's take this off. And then let's see where Starfang is. Here it is. Ooh, I can have 3. Nice. And then it's this and that. Perhaps I could put one more on it then, while I'm at it. Perhaps lightning? Or slow? Let's try that out and see how it will work. There we go. And then I'll go here. I'll go to Starfang and change it with that. There we go. Do we have to talk to anyone else? I'm not sure.
Something you need, my dear?
Any
Of course.
questions? I don't think so.
Sure, I could. I could even teach you, I suppose. Anyone who's been trained as a warrior. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, nice. So we can do that now as well if we want to. Okay. Let's go out here. There we go. Who shall we bring? I'm planning on going to the Brazilian forest now. So, what would be good for that? I'll take Alistair, of course. Maybe I can bring Severin?
Yes.
And Win?
Yes.
There we go. And let's go to the Brazilian outskirts. Also, it looked like Severin and Win both leveled up, so we can take care of that. Oh, there's a battle here. Ooh, it's Dark Spawn. Okay, Severin, you can attack them. Alistair can attack the Hurlock. Me, I can attack them for now. And then Win. Perhaps you can target them up there and do Arcane Bolt. Here we go. I can do Mighty Blow. Alistair, you can do Shoe Pommel, and Severin. Perhaps you can do... what was the one? This one. Do a Weapon Sweep. There you go. Here we go. Do Mighty Blow. And I can do Thunder Arms. Ooh, how's Wind doing? Not too great. Perhaps you can heal yourself up a bit. There we go. How am I doing? I'm fallen. Okay, you can target this Hurlock Alistair. There we go, and do Shield Bash. And perhaps I can do Perfect Striking. There we go. Win, is it possible for you to heal Severin? No. That's okay, you can take this Severin. In the meantime, I can target them.
I am armed.
Here we go, can do Mighty Blow. Ooh, Win is being attacked from the archers, it looks like. Okay, we can target them. And Win, heal up. Maybe you can go here with her. Target them. Should also equip a health poultice for her. There we go. In the meantime, I can do Pommel.
Very well. Watch out.
There we go. Do a few more up there. Oh, Alistair's not doing good. Can take that, Alistair. Same with Severin. You can take a lesser health.
Here.
Let's go up. Can target them. Oh, it's the leader. And Win, perhaps you can help out Alistair here. There you go.
Ready.
I can do Mighty Blow. Okay, are you gonna heal up Severin, Win? There we go.
Now we go.
I can do Thunder Arms.
I still remember my first battle.
There we go, we did that. Target them. Okay, Alistair, you can target perhaps the guy in the back here. And Severin, you're targeting them, that's good.
Yes.
Here we go. I can do pummel. Let's see, Saffron. Perhaps you can do this.
Right.
And this.
As you like.
Win, could you perhaps heal up Saffron a bit?
We must fight.
There we go. Okay, we got him. I can protect them. There we go. The mighty blow. There we go. That's it, and there's just one guy left. Nice. Let's see what they had. Some of them have money. More money. Some elf food here.
I shall do it.
Health poultice and the Darkspawn Great Sword. Nice. Okay, I think you died, right? Yes, so you can take that. And then you leveled up. What should we put it in? We can put it in some cunning and dexterity. There we go. What else can we put it in? I need more cunning for master stealth. Perhaps I can do it like that then. Or is it much more that I need? No, I can do that then. There we go. And then for win, let's see. Can do some magic and willpower. And then perhaps I could put it in staff focus. Or no, I need level 14 for that. That's okay though. So I can do staff focus for now for her. There we go. Let's go down here. See what is in here. Leather boots. There's a corpse here with a shield. What about here? Multiple hurlocks.
It shall be done.
For lesser health poultice.
Very well.
And another lesser health poultice. Some death root here. Another hurlock up here.
It is begun.
With quartz. And some elf root.
As you say.
And let's head up here then. Ooh, win. Is she okay?
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
But what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
You okay? Let's continue. Hopefully she's doing okay.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden, and I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people go about pretending to be a Grey Warden, do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests.
Ooh, why is he barking? Let's continue.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now,
They
allow
also
me to
have their own
introduce
language.
myself. I am Zethrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Amethyst. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Ooh, what happened here?
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
I will find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
I want to ask about something else.
Go on then.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Ooh, we got a codex from that. Witherfang. Witherfang is, according to the keeper Sephrian, a wolf. He is no ordinary wolf, however. He is a wolf possessed by a powerful spirit and the source of the werewolf curse that plagues the Brazilian forest. While Witherfang is hundreds of years old and very powerful in his own right, the only way to end this curse is to cut out his heart and bring it to Sephrian. I believe there was something else as well that we could do.
What is it you need? Have you news?
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Sure.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay, so this is Lanaya. Perhaps you could talk with her a bit.
Under an Etitian Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, somewhat larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't an easy life for them, that's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zephyrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
What does the Keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
I'm not sure if this is rude, but we could ask her. Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathon you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
But you can get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
Does Arlathon still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Did Arlathon fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic.
So
Arlathan
they fought with the Defenders.
They lost.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
But you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect.
Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too. And you wonder why we are hostile.
But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
That's true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us.
I suppose you're right.
Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
I think we asked this.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Ooh. How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
You must be proud of your accomplishments.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Ooh, so we got a new codex about Arlathan. Arlathan Part 1. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decision came after decades of debate, and introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into century-long slumber, But this was not death, for we know they wandered the fate in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elfanan, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the center of the world stood the great city Arlafan, a place of knowledge and debate where the best of the ancient elf would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle the disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in a forever circle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forest and ancient trees was changing. The humans arrived from Par Fallen to the north, called Shamlan or Quicklings by the ancient. The humans were pitiful creatures whose life blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time battering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by human brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elfanan off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. The fall of Arlafan, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Releferan clan of the Dalish elves. That's quite interesting. I think I will leave this episode here, and then in the next episode we can go ahead and look around the camp, perhaps get more codexes and learn more about these Dalish people, or the Dalish elves that is. I'm very curious about them. So I'll see you guys then. Bye!